that Joel?
No.
No.
Who's that one? Dean knows these guys better than me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together and go completely crazy for Mr. Joel Hayman and Marshall.
Is that Joel? I don't know. Dino, which one's Joel? Which one's Joel? Black shirt.
Okay, so in case you didn't know, the character at the end is a new character in season 10. He's called Sigma, and he's played by Elijah Wood. So we're very proud about that.
Stop jumping the camera.
Sigma is May's AI, so hopefully you're going to learn some interesting things in season 10. Hey,
I love Elijah Wood.
Hey, This is Katie Ward, who was a big participant in our community on our website, and she runs something called Rooster down here in Australia, and we're very, very proud of her. And so we wanted to bring her up here. So if you have any questions for her regarding any Australian Rooster events, she's the one to ask.
I think everyone should say hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Now, first of all, guys, I'd like to just start off by monopolizing the entire panel and not letting these guys ask you a question at all. How do you feel about that?
You know, hey, we're flexible.
Excellent, fantastic. I'm wondering, what was the, like, obviously, you guys are kind of the bleeding edge when it comes to machinima.
Bleeding is a key word.
Yeah. What was the thought process? Let's do a web series based on Halo. Where did that come from? Please explain.
Alcoholism.
Sweet.
Mainly, we're gamers, and so it's like anyone who's been a gamer, you get around your friends, you start having very stupid conversations about whether or not the warthog looks like a puma or has tusks or whatever. From that, it's born a lot of ideas. And I guess it's just sort of like drawing the line out from a bunch of guys who do gaming. And some filmmakers also, I guess, were kind of also doing.
Had you guys actually seen any other machinima done before that? Or like...
We didn't know what it was when we started doing it. And we didn't know that there was a name for it. We just started doing it, and then a guy named Paul, God, I can't remember, I never forget his last name. Paul, he works at EA now, he works for Star Wars, but he literally wrote the book. Paul Marino, thank you. God, he's going to get really angry at me if I finds out I forgot his last name. Paul Marino. He literally wrote the book on machinima, and after we had started doing it for a while, we were like, oh, this is what we're doing. It's got a name. We're legitimate. Yay, we're an art form. We're an art form.
Fantastic. Now, Marshall, can you give us a little bit of your background? Give that man a mic.
I do a lot of the live action stuff that we do here. So you guys saw the preview for the series basically we're going to start doing a little less of the one-off shorts, like the standalone little shorts, and we're going to try to do longer kind of 3 to 4 episode arc series.
Fantastic. Now, I also noted that you were basically responsible for the trailer for Angry Birds the movie. How do you... Any fans? How do you feel about the now potential of there being an Angry Birds the movie, and at very least Angry Birds the animated series?
Well, it was funny because when we had the idea for the trailer, we looked and we saw that they were actually like thinking of doing an Angry Birds movie. And we're like, well, that's funny. Let's just do that. And so I guess we just beat them to the punch because it was like a 2-minute trailer versus a 90-minute feature film. So yeah.
But it had more.
But it had more, yeah.
I love it. Now, of course, if you've got any questions, raise your hand. I'll come running to you. This is where I can fit.
On Forest Road.
Come on. Both you guys, 2 questions. What's your favourite short? Because I can tell you mine's the movie to death. And also, Joel, how's the price of gold lately?
Don't get me started. You know, it's funny, like, the European whatever, they printed like 500 billion euros in like gold didn't move, like LTRO. It's like,
Is it really the price of gold?
it's going higher. It's going higher. What's your favorite short?
I like the Duck Hunt short because it was a short where it felt very much like a traditional standard internet short, and the last 2 minutes were just so weird and strange and dark, and you had no idea what you were watching.
I got it also, so.
I like the question short because I wrote it. What was your favorite short?
No, this is one. What will you say, scissors?
Scissors.
Can you do that one?
What? You know, I brought Katie on stage because I was worried, like, I couldn't understand because of the acoustics and the dialect. I thought, well, Katie, she's Australian. She can help me. I don't understand what you just said. You just said, to me, you're just like, sort of. There's no way I can say that. I am a pentameter.
Just 2 things. Heads up! Hey! Anyway, so there's that one done. Now, like, the actual question is, what inspires most of your ideas for the RT shorts? Like, we know that Red vs. Blue is all scripted, you get, like, it starts just basic ideas from, watching. But what gives you the ideas for the RT shorts or RT blocks, essentially?
A lot of the stuff in the shorts actually comes from like what actually happens around the office. The short where Bernie wanted to fire Brandon because he wanted to eat a sandwich. I think that actually happened once. And so yeah, they're just kind of like, a lot of times when doing any kind of like, sketch comedy or anything like that, we take an idea of something that kind of happened in real life and we just kind of just run with it. And so these things become hyperboles of real life, I guess.
Hey guys, whose house was the first season of Red vs. Blue filmed?
Whose house was the first season of Red vs. Blue? It was filmed at Bernie's house. Actually, it's funny. It started in Bernie's house, but Matt and I were in Los Angeles at the time, so a lot of it was filmed in Bernie's spare bedroom, and the other part of it was recorded in Matt's closet. So it's amazing. Like a lot of shirts can provide, some acoustical advantages. I feel like we're favoring this side of the audience. I don't see any people over here.
on to the next part?
The second part is when the developer finds out what we did and then we get sued.
Oh, when I lived at Rooster Teeth? Is that what you're saying? Oh, well, my lease is coming up in a few months, so we'll see what happens then. Part 2.
Really space is so old
We were
accent.
favoring that side, so we're going to go to this side.
Put your hand
All the way.
It's been good.
So, for Halo 3, you guys were in, Red vs. Blue was in Halo 3. Will you do something similar like that for Halo 4?
Are you going to play Halo 4?
I am, yeah.
If we make something in Halo 4, will you buy it?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for that sort of shit.
Alright. Yeah, I think it probably will.
But has 343 asked you in any way to do something?
It's funny because there's been a lot of bouncing back in the machinima of shooting some stuff in Reach and some stuff in Halo 3. And obviously, if you follow the series, there's a lot of bouncing around throughout the different engines and the different games. In fact, at one point, we jumped to a marathon. Marathon that was like, that was Bungie's first. I don't know if it was their first one, but it was on the Mac, right? So yeah, a little bit of So you guys probably know this better than I do.
Thanks for that.
I have a question for Marshall. When is the second part of your walkthrough the Super Mario Brothers coming out? Because I'm having serious trouble with that. The second level I haven't beat yet, so as soon as I finish it, I will let you know.
A really crappy one. No, I really couldn't even tell you. I mean, when the first couple seasons, for me, the microphone was a phone. I mean, I literally phoned some of my lines in the first season. I was working on a set at the time, and I had to go back on my phone, and I'm like, blah, 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 different thing. And then I bumped up to some sort of gaming headset. I think in season 2, bumped it up to a gaming headset, and then there was some weird thing that didn't work or whatever. I still have a gaming headset in my bag in case I have to do dialogue, because they're doing something right now, and it's like they may contact me, and it's like I have to do a thing or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, we use probably now for the podcast, we've evolved, and now we're using some pretty good top of the mics for podcast.
It's not an audio bag, but it's pricey. Pricey.
In Red vs. Blue, which character can you relate to most? Which one's your favorite?
What character, in Red vs. Blue, what character can I relate to most, and what's my favorite character? Those are definitely two different questions. I don't know. That's a good question.
Donut.
I thought Shooter was pretty funny because he's totally ridiculous. You know him. You're familiar. And when I'm traveling with Marshall, I most identify with church because I keep cursing and yelling at Marshall.
Caboose, because he's the most intelligent one.
Also the most attractive. We should tell you, someone should give me a heads up before we have about 10 minutes to go, because we did happen to bring a little piece of season 10. Good piece of season 10. No, that's good. But when we get to about 10 minutes, just somebody give me the heads up.
Oh, do you make it or something?
Hi, question for Joel. How did Bernie bribe you to come back to Australia?
Wait, where are you? What was the question?
How did Bernie bribe you to come back to Australia?
How do I ride booty? How did Bernie bribe me to come back to Australia? He promised to stop stop eating all my food. It was a lot easier because the truth of the matter is, coming to Australia is easy. Coming to Australia with Bernie is a massive pain in the ass. I travel with that guy, he'd like come in the room, he poops. I'm starved.
Going back to the question about the IT shorts, did you really clone Gavin? And if so, can I have one?
We're still beta testing.
Okay.
I'm interested to know, I know that you've done the voices. Have you ever worn Spartan armor for real?
We went to the Sundance Film Festival a long time ago, and man, they tried to get me in that Spartan armor. And no. We got two guys, Justin and Nelly, who are in the Spartan armor right now. And they can't stand up because they're in the armor. There's a good reason why we lost that war. That armor is not the most efficient.
Joel, what's your zombie plan?
On the flight over, I watched The Walking Dead for the whole flight over, and I think basically to pee myself, run around in a circle, light myself on fire, and spray. What's your plan? You don't have a zombie plan?
Water, get a bar.
Get it right. That's so. Why don't you just get a barge or get like a cruise ship?
You just give up. I mean, the faster you give up, the faster, right? Just like,
My plan is to turn into a zombie and then bite Gus.
Hey, actually from America, so a little bit of an accent reprieve.
What part?
Florida. I was wondering, did you guys have fun making the portal gun video, and was it hard?
No. Yes. No, it was not fun making that at all because it was like that was a lot. That was like 4 hours of footage, and it's like to have to go through 4 hours of footage, and you're playing a game with Jack. I don't know if you've met Jack. That guy. So you play for 4 hours, and then as you're playing, you realize you have to relive that moment again and again and again in editing. It's like every stupid moment that happens, like, well, I'm gonna have to live this over again. I'm gonna have to watch this over and over and over again. I'm never playing Portal with Jack again. I love it.
What words would you have for someone aspiring to be machinist?
Fight. Kiss. You gotta go with it. The great thing about machinima is you kind of go in with a plan and then be flexible. I mean, we get a lot of questions about story and how a lot of the stuff. I can tell you, and I was on TV for a while, and I can tell you basically if you're looking at a series, you go, okay, I have a certain amount of plot points I want to hit at a certain time. So you're like an overall story arc. And you go, I have this plot point that happens around episode 4. I have this that happens around episode 7. I have this that happens around... And then be flexible. You know what I mean? You're just going to kind of play it loose, and you're going to find those moments, you're going to tie them in. But that's basically how you do it, is you find a big story arc. And for us, a lot of times the process was, okay, we have a story arc for 1 season. And then other times it was like, oh, crap, we got a story arc for 3 more seasons. And you get to kind of sort of see that when you watch some RVB. It's a little different, but I think the question is...
One piece of advice, too, is keep making stuff even when you don't have an audience. Because that's what kills so many people, is they'll try to create things and try to do things, and then when they realize that no one's watching it, they just stop. And they don't realize that if they keep working on it for another year, another 2 years, something's going to happen if you just keep working on it.
Get ahead. You know, like make 7 episodes, then start it.
Yeah.
So cute.
I know it's sort of been asked, but in Halo 3 and Halo Reach, you appeared in the game with Bungie, like put you in, like Halo 3 you were voiced in there. Will there be anything in Halo 4 that you can say?
Do you rather like a freak or free to have anything inhalable?
Would you like us to be in here?
Yeah.
Maybe we should start writing some letters. We love Bungie, we love 343. We want to make people happy. So, we're there, or we're not there. I don't know. So, we're
Just put your arm
flexible.
up.
We'll do, what our people want us to do.
Really?
He hasn't been on that side of
This is
the
going to have to be our last question, and then we're going to finish up with your last piece of video. So this lady is like...
You can ask at the table.
I did appreciate the exercise.
Okay, guys.
How you doing?
Questions. The first one is, have you tried the cake yet?
They produced a beautiful cake that had Marshall's face on it, so that's kind of a contradiction in terms. But I don't know that we're going to be able to. I don't want to cut into it. I don't want to ruin it.
Why not?
All right.
Okay, and the second question is from Marshall, actually, sorry. I know that you do the Arctic shorts, but do you think you might be able to put something else in the Rooster producers and or are you keep it separate?
I like to keep things separate, but I have a lot of fun doing random little background voices and stuff. So pretty much like all those characters in season 9 that like would die, they would ask me to do that. I guess I'm just good at screaming and dying. I'm good at dying. Hey, thank you. So I like to kind of just stay in the background, but as often as possible, if that makes sense.
And now